Welcome to the Psych Show. I'm Jax Potter and I am a psychic medium and a trauma therapist. I work with people all over the world to understand their spirit team, to understand themselves, to understand their journey, and to get clarity, and also to feel empowered and brilliant within themselves. So today we're going to take some callers. Before I take some callers, I want to talk a little bit about let me see where I'm guided. I want to talk about the importance of gratitude. And I know everyone talks about gratitude all of the time, but I want to talk about the importance of truly feeling grateful for the tiny, small things. Because sometimes we sit in gratitude when things are brilliant, but we forget to hold gratitude for the fact that it's changing. It's not as bad as what it was. Gratitude doesn't mean that you need to be in love, light, peace, false positivity, everything's great all the time, because that defies what we are here for. We are not here to bypass all of the hurt and all of the hard stuff. But gratitude may some days even just be, I'm here and it's a little bit better than what it was yesterday. Or I get to drink my favorite coffee, or I get to experience changes and I know that changes are coming. So if you've been stuck in a bit of a loop where you're struggling to move out of where you are, or just not feeling great with where you are, try some strategies around microdosing gratitude, just the small things, not needing to be positive and sunshiny and brilliant about all of it, but just finding the great things and finding the blessings in those great things. Okay, so before I take some calls, we're going to do some cards. Okay, we're going to pull a card, see where we're at, and then I'm going to take a beautiful caller who I can already feel is ready for some big changes. Shine your light. Thank you for helping me share my light with the world. Okay, so this is also really important to do with the gratitude. If you are struggling to show up for yourself or for others in the way that you want to, with the lightness that you feel, maybe you've been feeling really heavy, gratitude will help you shift into shining your light, feeling your own light, because sometimes that's so important, and showing up for other people. Okay. Hillary, good morning, although good evening where you are.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Do you have a question, my love?
Yes, I'd like to know more about my veil. I was told I was born with a veil.
With what, sorry?
Born with a veil.
A veil?
Yes. It was a rare birth. My mom had me naturally, but I was told by my grandparents I was born with a veil.
Okay. I'm pausing because I'm checking in. So I'm being told that you are already connected to your spirit team and you get messaging. Tell me how you receive your own messaging before I move into what I'm getting.
Well, it's random. Sometimes I'll drive down the road and before I pass the cemetery, a name will come in my head, and every time I've stopped, there's something significant at the headstone, or there's flowers knocked over, or something that makes me think that this is exactly why I need to be here. I've been out in public, gone to Walmart or something, and started a conversation with a stranger, but I feel like I have to ask them questions before I leave, and I've tried to go away and not do it, because sometimes I don't know how to approach somebody with that. But the feeling's so strong, it's like a knowing, like I know I need to talk with them, and then I ask them the question, it's always something that's very significant to them, something specific, not random stuff, but it's right, to the point of each individual. And I've been trying. It's not that I can control it. It's just it's like it happens. When it happens, I feel like I have to say something or stop or no matter what I'm doing. So
that makes absolute sense. Okay, so with your guidance for yourself, this is what they want to talk about, and to be able to push through the ceiling of that, and to be able to tap into your own guidance even more. So there's protection around you. There has been protection around you up until this year, literally for your entire life up until this year, where they haven't wanted you to get too much of your own messaging for your own life and too much direct kind of, what's my guidance? How do I move forward here? What do I do? You get bits and pieces, but it hasn't been really detailed. And that's been protection because they've wanted you to live in the physical realm, is what they're saying, because you have the capacity to really connect in with the spirit realm and almost kind of spend most of your time there. If you really tapped into your psychic gifts, that you would kind of spend so much time in the spirit realm and getting messages, if you really tapped into it, that they really wanted you to spend your life up until now immersed in the humanness.
In the moment,
does that make sense?
what in the moment, I need to like live. That's what I've been kind of stuck on. But it's, and then I can feel connection. I've seen signs of things. So just the other day, I saw what looked like my grandmother's face in cloud, and then shortly after, I got a good phone call that I'd been waiting for, that I got approved for something. So it was just little things, but I feel like there's something bigger for me, and I've had several near-death experiences, and I know, I just would like to know what they, what my spirit, what they would like me to know right now.
Perfect. Beautiful. I love that. But the one thing they wanted to clarify first was that you weren't meant to have too much insight in it, literally up until about the past 4 or 5 months, because they wanted you just to have all these human experiences that you've had. You really chose to have a very human experience to learn all of the things that we learn when we're having the human experience. But the last 4 or 5 months, there's been a shift with you where you're connected more in the spirit realm. Things are becoming clearer for other people and for yourself. So what's coming up for you over the next 9 months? So what are we now? October. So through to the middle of next year, between now and through till about June next year, you're up-leveling your psychic gifts, but also you have 2 people coming in to support you, physical people, not just your spirit team, but people in your world coming in to support you with making the moves that you want to make. So what do they mean by making the moves? Because is it a literal move, or is it a move to start showing more of your...
My daughter just moved out. We had a falling out, but she moved, and I'm unable to move. She went back to Florida, and I'm in Georgia with my husband. She was fully disabled, so I'm not able to move. And if things were different, I might. We had just moved up here about 4 years ago, and I do like the place, but I have more of a support system in Florida. But I also I've been moving here, like moving things. I've got horses and things that I've been trying to move around to make work for the property that we have.
Got it. That's the moves they're talking about, because they're talking about making the moves. So you've got 2 people coming in to help you make those moves, whether it's making more of the property and also supporting your husband as well. You've got people coming in to help make the moves that make your life more simplified, is the word that I'm using, because lately it's been, even when you're trying to simplify, even when you're trying to find more peace, do things, it just hasn't been working in the way that you want to. But that's shifting over the next 9 months, and you've got support coming in with that, which you really, really deserve. I know it's been really hard, especially the last year or so. It's really hard. Like, it's stuff that we haven't spoken. There's been so much push and pull for people in your world, so much uncertainty. You haven't had clarity. People.
Very well put. It's a mess. It's organized chaos.
Yeah, that's how it feels. Because when you feel like you're headed, you're like, okay, this is what I'm doing now. It's kind of the rug gets pulled out from beneath you, and you're like, okay, I guess that's not what we're doing.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
I was very happy about phone call, and all of a sudden it was more stuff going on wrong. But it just seems like I can't. I almost felt like I couldn't make anybody happy, but I know that's not the case. And I know my husband's got dementia, and my daughter's teenager who's rebelling, and I've tried to make peace with it, and it's been a little hard because my family is what I care about. I would get rid of everything here for my family and just have them together.
Yeah, you're doing a beautiful job with that. Your team just want to make a point that although it's been like organized chaos, it's not to upset you, it's not to make life hard, it's just to kind of move things out of the way so that these two new people can come in and give you more support so that things get a bit easier with your hubby. Your daughter will be okay, just give her some time. She just needs to kind of establish her own footing and figure herself out there. She will be okay. But your focus really, I know family is important to you and that's so, so important, but your focus really needs to be on yourself. And this is uncomfortable for you. It's always been uncomfortable for you to put the focus on yourself. You've always prioritized everyone else's needs. You've always made everything okay for everyone. And the reason it's felt really, there's so much upheaval in the past 12 months and so much has changed. They're trying to get you to prioritize yourself instead of everyone else. You can still love really hard on your family and really have time and effort and patience for everyone else. But
that's definitely hit the nail on the head because I was so used to taking care of my daughter for 18 years and my husband for the past 6 or 7. It's been I didn't know what to do when she left. It was like I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I'm normally doing things with her and not. I've had some health issues and some pretty concerning health issues and had to have a full hysterectomy, and I haven't taken the time for myself to properly get over everything and give my body a chance to recover because I really don't have a lot of time with a ranch. We have a ranch here and my husband, but I'm trying to make the time for it because I know I need it mentally and physically.
I was about to say mentally, physically, and spiritually as well. So tapping into your spiritual practices is a big part of this. You've really realized the mental break that you need. You've really realized, oh, physically I'm not doing so great, so I have to prioritize my health a little bit. But the spiritual stuff will support you as well. So tapping into your spiritual practices. The physical stuff, I know you're busy. Like I can feel how much there's always kind of a pull in a different direction. It's not as though you go by with any day where you just have one day off. Like it just doesn't happen in your world. There's always something to be.
Right.
So that's what they're showing. It's not as though you go, oh, a day off, great. I'll watch 8 hours of Netflix.
Yeah, no, I don't. Happen. I wouldn't know what to do with a day off. I know. I just stay so busy.
Yeah,
it's always something, and it would be much needed. But then again, like I said, I don't even know what I would do with it. I do take time. I do take time.
Yeah. It's okay that it's busy because in some ways it's a fulfilling, nourishing busy, the ranch and hubby and all of that. But it's just there needs to be more balance in this. So what they're saying is instead of you do a bit of I'll wait till I've got time. I'll wait till I've got time then I can take care of myself, or then I can do my spiritual practices, or then I can sit and chat with a friend. And you're never going to have the time if you're waiting for the time. So they're saying you have to create this, even if you get up 5 minutes earlier and do a little meditation or lie down for 10 minutes here and there where you can. They're really showing me you elevating your feet. You need to elevate your feet. Like you get so much pressure in your feet and your ankles. Like the lower half of your body is holding a lot of energy, stagnant energy and pain and inflammation. So you need to be elevating your feet. Put your feet up on cushions where you can. But don't try and wait until you've got lots of time because that just won't happen. So it's 5 minutes here, 10 minutes here. Just finding that little bit more balance is going to support you. Over the next 9 months, you've got lots and lots more help and support coming in the day-to-day things, which I'm so pleased about. With your health issues, can you please make sure that you're spending time elevating your feet, but also notice, they're saying notice what liquids in particular that you put into your body, whether they're helping you or not. So do you drink sodas or do you drink things that don't feel good to you? I'm trying to understand what the liquids is about.
I do drink soda, and I've been trying to drink. I've been trying to drink more stuff with electrolytes and cranberry juice. Things I've been trying to make my fridge to where I've got different options because I'm always going for soda, and I know it's not good. It's terrible. So
not helping you.
Yeah.
Same. I'm the same thing, and a lot of
Oh, I have been trying to take. I've been taking at least a little bit of time in the evenings to ride my horse and watch the sunset, and that's been my peace. So
Beautiful.
I'm trying to make the time. I am making the time because I've been staying consistent with it. But every night I've been on there, it's been absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. And I've had a lot of pictures, and that's what I enjoy doing.
I'm so glad that you're doing that. You definitely need time with your feet up, time on your horse. Please cut the sodas out. I know as someone who loves them as well, that's hard, but then they're actually really impacting your body a lot more than what you realize. Like, it's literally your team showing me liquids are not helping. These liquids are not helping you. So just find substitutes. It's not that you can't have anything, but just don't go for the sugary sodas. Just find the things that help you. That's what I've been
trying to do, is make other options available so I don't go to it. So I've got something else to go to, because if that's the only thing in the fridge I can grab and go, then that's what I do.
Perfect. Just find the thing that feels good without having all of the sugar. The other thing that they're just asking you to do is get things out of your head and onto paper. You don't need to do a whole big full journaling all the time, but even if it's you just write little notes.
That's so crazy you said that, because it's the first time I've sat with a piece of paper on my lap and I've got things written down on it. And it looks like things that don't make sense, but everything that I wrote down on there is something that you spoke about. So it did just right down to I do tend to I occasionally will pick up paper and write, and I guess I need to be doing that more, because this makes full sense to me now.
Yeah, perfect. Pay attention to that, because that's your spirit guidance coming in. That's the support that they're trying to give you from the spirit realm. So definitely pay attention when you feel that you need to write something.
Okay. All right.
I love it. It is getting easier. You will always be busy, but it's getting easier, and you've got support coming in.
It is, and that was part of the good news I got the other morning, is that I've got some help. I've got some help now through the VA, so that's great news. I'll take all the help I can get.
Yeah, absolutely, and it will be great, and they'll enjoy helping you as well.
Great. That's awesome news. Thank you.
Have a beautiful evening.
You too. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Hi, Megan.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Welcome. Do you have a question, lovely?
I was just wondering what you pick up for me, as far as I feel like I turned 40 this year. I feel like I am changing, like spiritually, mentally, my thought process, and I'm having a hard time going through those changes, let alone doing it alone, because I haven't found a life partner yet. So I'm just kind of wondering what you're picking up on any of that.
Okay, I'm so happy. As soon as I read your name, I was super, super excited to talk to you, because your 40s are going to blow you away a little bit. I'm just going to channel exactly what's coming through, because there's actually lots of different things coming through for you. So I'm just going to say it as it's coming through. And as soon as I started speaking to you, I felt really, I softened, and I felt really mushy and really gooey. You've got a beautiful partner coming in. So we're going to talk about the partner. First, I just want to talk about the shifts that are happening for you over the rest of this year and into next year. The reason it feels so difficult, and I'm sorry it feels hard, but it's like the way they're showing me, it's like the breakdown before the breakthrough. So you're going through the hard bit in order to get to the whole life-changing bit. That's why you said it feels so different, because it is completely different. Life is not going to look the same for you in your 40s at all, which I'm so, so thrilled for you. They're showing me my experience. So I flipped my life around at 41. Everything just kind of felt like it was falling apart at the time, and my whole life changed. And I'm now here at 46 in this whole new life where it's incredible and fulfilling, and I have great love and all of the beautiful stuff. But it was definitely not easy in that first bit, and they're showing you're in that sort of that bit where you're transitioning, but you haven't stepped into the good stuff yet. So your clarity is different now. And what they mean by that is you're seeing other people in your world, whether it's friendships or colleagues or friends, partners, whoever it is, you're seeing them differently. You're kind of looking at people and going, I didn't notice that about you before, but I'm really noticing it now, whether it's good or bad. So in some situations, like I see that this is not great and I see that I don't like your behavior here. In some situations, you're like, oh, I hadn't recognized how much you're struggling over here and I want to be able to support you. So they're saying your clarity is much stronger lately, and that that clarity is you connecting in with that intuitive knowing that you have. You've always known that your intuition is strong, but now it's like, oh, you are seeing people, you're seeing through the fog. And it's even down to, if someone introduced you to a group of people and everyone was saying, oh, we really like this person, and you're immediately like, I don't trust them, I can see through it. So that's getting stronger and stronger for you. The reason that you've noticed that's happening is because, one, you've got this beautiful partner coming in who's going to support you, but the other part of it is that you are getting more discerning with your boundaries and the people that you have in your world. So you have soul family coming in. This is not just people who you kind of get on well with and they're in your life for a little bit and they move on, because I know you've experienced that in the past where people have maybe come in for a little bit and then they've moved on. You have soul connections coming in where these people are really a huge part of your life. They understand you, you understand them, they help you elevate, they help create a life that is really, really beautiful for you. You have those soul connections coming in next year. And so that's why your discernment's gotten stronger, and that's why you've got more clarity over things that you didn't have clarity over previously. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, beautiful. The other part of what's going on for you at the moment, it's like you are feeling differently about yourself. So tell me how you feel differently. They're saying even from 3 months ago. So tell me how you feel differently about yourself compared to 3 months ago.
Oh gosh, yeah, I feel like I'm stronger mentally and I have more ambition and I want to start doing stuff for myself instead of doing stuff for others. Because my whole life it's been about others and taking care of others. So, yeah.
It has. It really has, to the point where it's burnt you out. Yeah, to the point where it's burnt you out. So you've had relationships that have burnt you, but you've also had this repeated pattern in life of overextend, take care of others, do what other people need. Now I'm burnt out, I don't feel well, I feel sad, I feel exhausted. Then you've healed that, you've picked yourself up, you've done the same thing, then people have hurt you or that they've just not given you enough energy or time or consideration, then you're burnt out again, and then that pattern keeps repeating. So that's why you're in this kind of murky space at the moment where you're not quite in the new life, because they wanted you to break that pattern. They wanted you to set really strong, firm boundaries. They wanted you to say no to the people who are draining your energy. This is also why your partner's coming in and why the soul connections are now coming in, because you're at their energetic frequency now that you can meet them and match them.
Makes sense.
Yeah. The overgiving, they've gone so gentle and sweet with this. The overgiving was never your fault. It wasn't something that you did that was a bad thing. It's a really, really beautiful trait of yours that you give and you're generous with other people. It's just that what's happened is that the wrong people, your energy was given to the wrong people. And that's what happens with people when someone's really empathetic and really generous and kind, is that people who aren't strong enough and sovereign enough in their own energy will take advantage of your kindness and your energy. And that's what's happened. That wasn't your fault. They just want to be so clear on that. It's just that people were drawn to you because you're really magnetic, you're really kind, you have this beautiful wisdom, and people were drawn to that. But unfortunately, those same people have burnt you out and hurt you along the way.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
The soul connections you have coming in are completely different to this. They are genuine, they are honest, they are ready to pour their attention and time into you, they take care of you. Not only that, you've got people coming into your life who will, they're showing me sometimes it's almost, you're going to feel a little bit overwhelmed by how amazing your life is, especially from next year onwards. There's going to be moments, they're showing me moments, you're just suddenly sitting down and just going, is this real? Is this real? Did they actually just tell me that they were going to go do that for me? Am I really going on this crazy adventure that I never thought that I was going to ever go on? Like they're showing me you traveling and going on adventures that you've thought about it and, oh, that seems nice, you know, one day, maybe not. They're just going to start coming in like that, where you're like, are you really? I'm going on that adventure in a week's time. I'm doing this in 2 weeks' time. How is this all happening? And it's almost overwhelming, but overwhelming in a really beautiful, I'm so grateful. I can't believe this is my life. With your soul partner coming in, because it is a soul connection, with your soul partner coming in, they're asking me to ask you what your number one criteria is. What's the thing that's most important to you?
I want a friend first. I want someone to be my closest friend that's got my back, will support me and my son, and who can be another parent or a good role model for my son, who wants to work as a team with
Beautiful. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what will happen. The friendship's so strong and so secure that it makes it easier for you to love in a way that you haven't loved before. You are someone who is super loving and generous and kind with your time, but, and I say this with respect, there's always been a little bit of guardedness on your part before, and that's just come from previous experiences and just the life that you've experienced. Your life has not been rainbows and sunshine, and it hasn't been filled with ease and love. So I understand why there's been a little bit of guardedness there. It's not that you're guarded to a partner, but there's always just this sense of, okay, we'll just see where this goes and will this last and all that sort of thing. This feels completely different because the friendship is priority. You will notice that it's way easier for you to fall in love. It's way easier for you to, I'm getting a little bit croaky as I talk because it's not always been easy for you to say how you're feeling previously. The way they're showing me is like you'll kind of do a little bit of, yes, I love you too. Yeah, but you've never really had those big, deep conversations of this is why I feel like this, and oh my gosh, you make me feel this way. And it's going to be such a blessing to have that partner who really is a partner. It's kind of like the two of you. So the way they're showing me is two bubbles. So it's the two of you in your bubble against the world in the most beautiful way. Like we've got each other, we protect each other, we are partners in this. And then the other bubble is your partner, you and your son, and you're in a little bubble together, and that's amazing for you guys as well. You really deserve this. They're not giving me timeframes on this, but it's not that far away. What they are asking is spend the time at the moment really doing what you've been doing for the past few months, is loving hard on yourself, being proud of yourself, finding all the things that are amazing about you, because your partner's going to come in and see them immediately. You really deserve this.
I can't wait. I feel like I've been waiting.
It's really, really time, and you'll know that when the partner comes in, because you've waited a long time, you've done a lot of your own healing work, you've been through a lot of stuff. It's really time now, and you're very deserving.
Thank you.
Just love hard on yourself at the moment, and you'll see it all coming soon. It's beautiful.
Okay, I will do that.
Take care.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, everyone, so, so much. What a beautiful show. I am available everywhere, all over the internet. You can book with me worldwide. We do one-on-one sessions. I also do psychic mentoring and coaching. So it's Jax Potter, the Psychic Psych, wherever it feels good to you. Jump on my socials and find me. And I will see you next week. We'll do the same thing.